early.
It's okay.
Don't start
It's
quite
okay.
yet. Wait a minute. Waiting.
Hey everybody! Hey, welcome back everyone to the live stream on the Retool Tour, day number 4. We are in West Jordan, Utah, at Axis Intl Machinery. My name's Christian Smedberg. I have not really been in front of the camera today, so I just wanted to get in front, say hi to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Listen, here's the deal. So, this is our last demo of the day here at Axis. If you guys are watching right now, give us a thumbs up, all right? Give us a thumbs up on this video, or better yet, comment on it. Tell me where are you from. I'll give you a shout out at the end of the video, all right? So, if you got any questions about what you're about to see, we're basically running CNC machining on a router that's in back of me. You can put the questions in the feed. We'll get to them, but even if you don't have questions, if you're watching right now, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're watching. Tell me where you're from. All right, that'll be awesome. So, a couple things just to kind of recap the day, because it's been a great day here at Axis. We have just a lot going on. You guys got to see a great demonstration on the Edge Bander. If you missed it, go back and watch it. It was excellent. There's so much meat in that presentation. I was extremely impressed, actually. It felt like we were going live for hours just because of all the information we were given, but it really wasn't. It was about 40 minutes, and we just condensed it all. It was great. We also had a great lock dowel evolution demonstration on the vertical CNC, which is back over that way. If you didn't see that, go back and check that out. Quick shout out to everybody over at Lock Dowel. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. They very supportive, and it's a great system. So if you don't know about Lock Dowel, go on and check out the video that we posted earlier today. You can see their little connectors. You can see the slots that get machined, and it's a great video. Okay, so a couple things. Again, remember, if you're watching, comment, all right? Tell me where you're from. Give me a thumbs up, all right? Anybody back in North Carolina, which is where I live, give me a thumbs up. Let me know, all right? So, speaking of, I want to introduce somebody who's not from North Carolina. We have not yet brought him on camera yet today, and I told him we would not leave him out. So, I'm going to get him on camera, and we're going to see if we can get him to talk to us about college football. So, I want to introduce Kevin Singleton, who is our Weinig regional guy. That's my buddy right there. All right, this is our Weinig regional guy in the South Central territory. Kevin, why don't you just kind of explain what area you cover and where you reside?
We'll do that. Yes, my name is Kevin Singleton, and I reside in the home of college football, which is Alabama. The area I cover is Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Colorado, and New Mexico, where college football does not take place. So if you've been fooled by that over the years, I'm sorry to tell you. North Carolina, on the other hand, they play a little bit of college football, but it's mostly basketball.
We do what we can.
Right. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you learned some stuff here and get some laughs from this guy right here. But overall, I think everybody's been doing a good job, and we've had a pretty good turnout for the 4 days, and look forward to getting over to Anaheim tomorrow and finishing up strong. So.
That's right. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. So, everybody in that middle part of the country, if you're interested in Weinig equipment, get with your local dealer in your area, or you can get with Kevin. All right? Kevin's a great guy. He's been with the company for a bit, and he's just a great team member on the Weinig team. So, we are, again, we're about to go live, or we are live, but we're about to go live with this demo here. I want to get somebody else in front of this camera to introduce the demo. Again, he's been in front of the camera a lot today, so I'm sorry for some of you, but no, we're really appreciative of everything that he's done today. It's been great. I want to get Wes back up here from Axis Machinery. Wes, come on up. All right, so hang on, Wes. Hold on. All right, listen. All right, so Wes, why don't you? That's cute. So I will leave the scene, but Wes, why don't you tell us what we're about to see? All right.
Okay, sounds good. Well, what we're about to see is the Dynestic 7505. This is the classic version. On this classic version, you manually load, manually offload. But this is a great machine for most shops. It's very productive, has a lot of great features, and I'm gonna to share those features. We're gonna bring up Lynn Sheffield again. There you go, Lynn.
We're going to do some more CNC action here.
All right, you gonna tell these guys about this machine?
Yes, I am.
All the features and benefits?
Absolutely.
All right, here you go.
Make some sawdust too. Ready to make some sawdust?
Yeah, make some
You
sawdust.
got the dust collector on.
The dust collector.
Okay, as long as the dust collector's on. All right. All right, everybody, this is the Holz-Her Dynestic 7505. This machine comes in 3 different versions. You've got the Classic, which is the standalone version. You've got the Push, which has the offload conveyor table. And then you also have the Lift. The Lift is the newest model that you can load a book of material on to pull in, machine, and then have an offloading station. So there's a lot of options and opportunities on this machine, and we bring it in a 5x10 table, a 5x12. We can do a 10x7, a 12x7, a 5x15, 5x20. We have a lot of different versions available on this machine. We bring this machine in fully optioned. A lot of options on this machine. We'd start out basically with it's a high quality German Beckhoff controls with diagnostics and maintenance integration into the controller. We have dual linear precision guideways and helical rack and pinion in the X-axis. On all of the linear guideways on this machine have a full 10-year warranty on all the guides. So your X, your Y, your Z-axis are all linear guides with a 10-year full warranty. We use a high-quality Umbra aerospace spindle, which is a 15 horsepower spindle. This spindle is 0 to 24,000 RPM, forward or reverse, a dual ceramic bearing spindle, very high quality. We also have a precision high-flow matrix vacuum table for stability. We have a 12-position tool changer, all HSK tools that have a cover that will not let the chips get into the HSK, that we are going to show you how that works and operates. We have a tool length touch-off detection device system. So when you change a tool, you have a tool touch-off, it'll measure the tool, come back and put that information in the controller, so tool changeover is very, very fast and simple. We have a very heavy-duty, solid welded machine frame. The factory over in Voitsburg, Austria, this basic machine starts well over 9,000 pounds on our machine frame, which is almost double what a lot of our competitors are in this category of machine. Where we start on this machine with the options already included, a lot of our competitors don't even offer what we offer in this range of CNC router. The Dynestic table has a full rear length pop-up fence in the X-axis, and we also have the for part placement with the pop-up pin. We also have the grooving saw in the X-axis as well. We have an EcoVac integrated vacuum system. So we have 3 Becker pumps on this machine. And what that is that the first pump will kick on. If the vacuum level reaches a certain level, the second pump will kick on, the third pump will kick on. So it keeps your mercury level in your vacuum through your machine always at a constant level, so you don't have any part slippage. We have air conditioning for the electrical cabinet, which is standard. We have a full set of startup tooling in the tooling package with the drills included. We have a full 1-year parts and labor warranty on this machine, and we have an optional touch label. The other very nice feature on this machine is we have built-in blast gate integration on the blast gate. So when the router is running, the dust collection to the drills is turned off, and when the drills are running, the dust collection to the router is turned off. So you can have a lot more dust collection to where you need it. I'm going to step over here and talk to Jordan, and he's going to actually run the machine for us. We're going to talk a little bit about the controller. We're going to just come over this way just a little bit. talk about a program that we already have loaded. We wouldn't have showed the tool changer right off the gate, bat if we can, or the head, whatever.
Yeah, I'll jog the machine out of the way. So this is just like we went over with the Evolution. We have the exact same software between all of our CNC machines. The same campus suite that you see on Evolution is the same one you have here on Dynestic or our ProMaster line for our 5-axis CNCs. So if you have multiple machines in the shop, you don't have to worry about different software. It's all the same. So here, just like we had on Evolution, I'm going to show you guys the tool changer. Let me jog the head out of the way. So if you notice, our tool changer is underneath the cover there to keep our tools protected from dirt and debris coming off of your sheets. So it slides open, comes up there. You have up 12 position tool changer there. Yeah, they're all HSK 63F tools. More precise than the ISO cones. I'm going to go ahead and take a tool out of the router for you real fast so you guys can see that as well.
So we're going to lift up the hood, show the head, the drills.
Yeah, full HSK 63F tool holder. This is our Aerotech nesting tool that we use for additional suction when we're actually doing our through cuts. Because, you know, as the nature of the compression bit, it wants to compact the material into the cut line. And what this does is it extracts it out and allows it to stir up the dust to get into your dust collection. So that's what this outside collet and tool is for here. Also, if you come in underneath here, you can see our drill block. Underneath the brushes, we have our X-axis saw blade, which is here, grooving saw. We do have the option for horizontals. The machine does come with the option for running vacuum pods, so you can lift up your material off of your spool board so you can come in and actually do your horizontals. Typically, nesting machines have always been the face machining, so anything you can do in a face is fine, but any type of horizontals, you'll have to use a secondary machine, whether it be Ganomat, dowel machine, something like that. So now, on our nesting machines, we have the option to come in and do horizontal drills as well.
So we've got 10 vertical drills and 4 horizontal drills on this machine. So we're gonna, okay.
All right, so we'll go ahead and swing around the back side of the machine. Some things that Lynn talked about earlier with the electrical cabinet. It is integrated on this machine, so it's on the side of your machine here. You don't have to worry about a big tower sitting outside having to worry about safety area. That's the air conditioner he was talking about before, standard equipment. As well, on the back side of your tool changer, you have your tool touch-off for giving you precise measurements for your the length of your tools. Having to break out your dial indicator or trying to get your calipers out to measure tools is a thing of the past. Yep, so X-axis, double. We have one motor on the back and one on the front as well, rack and pinion drive. We have ball screw driven Y and Z axis. Now we'll come back to the software and we'll take a look at some of the programs that we have on here. Like I said, so now we're going to go to Work Center. What we were in before is showing you the tool changer and the drill block here and any operations you have for your table page. We're now going to go into Work Center where you're going to be running your programs. Just like before, talked about the Evolution, this is a Windows-based program. So all of your files are on the left-hand side. You have your active table where you're going to be loading, whether you have one zone in the back or if you have multiple zones. So we have our full nested sheet that we actually drew in campus on this machine. So whether you're running Cabinet Vision in your shop or if you have AlphaCam or any other third parties, we do have post processors that integrate with this machine. So all we got to do is contact the company, tell them you have a new Holz-Her coming in. They'll get your post set up. We can test out the machine when you're doing the installation, and we can make sure you get your program seamlessly to the machine. Or like I said, you have the option, the full campus suite is available on this machine just like all the rest of our CNCs, and you can program directly here in Hops and run straight to go without any other third parties. So this is just a full cabinet that we have, 2 side panels, top and bottom, and then we have nailers and stretchers as well. These have all been programmed inside of Hops using our own specific macros. Let's say like our line bore macro. Let's open that up. You come in, you plug in your dimensions, where you want it to start, where you want it to stop, how deep you want your holes, 5 millimeters, you want them 32 millimeter spacing, the standard industry stuff. You can put in here and it'll figure out and calculate everything for you. You don't have to go in single hole at a time, tell it, hey, I need a hole here, I need 32 space. You just give it the space and it'll plug everything in there for you. So now we have that program done, we're actually going to go to the machine and run it for you guys. Okay.
Change color.
Status light? Oh.
And then pneumatic gaskets.
Gotcha. All right, so on the front of our Dynestic machine, we do have a status indicator light. All of our nested machines come with this. As you can see right now, it is white. That means it's in a standby state, ready for you to run programs. You do have a plethora of different colors. You have orange, green, and red, and also yellow. That gives you different status indicators, things that the technician will go over you when you're doing the install and machine training. But it's just a quick way, so if you're running a sheet or a program and you're over at another machine doing something else in your shop, you can easily see what the machine is actually doing at the current time. So also at the top, all of our nested machines feature blast gates for switching between the drill block and the router to maximize your dust collection. Just like our other machines, when they run, they're running them all together as one unit. We have separate dust collection hoses on the front side, one for a complete drill block. And we also have the bigger one back there for the router motor. So depending on which one is running at the time, the blast gate will switch open and maximize dust collection to make sure you're getting as much dust off of your material and into your system as possible.
And one last thing we also have is around the machine, we have full access to all 4 sides of the machine with the 360-degree light barrier. So if you wanted to run this machine and have access to it from the back, we can load from either side, from the end, from all directions. We can offload from the back as well because of the photo barriers. So you don't actually have a mat that you have to step on or photo cells. You have access all the way around the machine on all 4 sides. That's another important feature that's on this machine as well. So I think we're going to run a program here. We're going to make some sawdust. So you're going to see Jordan's going to pull that program we showed earlier. And machine's going to be ready to run. So we're going to load. The jog. We also have a remote control. And what's happening right now is he's just positioning the material in the correct location so we can start the nest. Hit the start button. The vacuum pumps start up. The pins will drop. The locating fence will drop. Jordan's just making sure everything's correct. And he'll also jump out of the way there for the light barrier. And we can go ahead and start this nest. So now we've got the green light. And then the Dynestic's running the part. So as the part is being run on the screen, the parts actually change. They change colors on the screen as the part's being run. So you can see in real time what's happening on the machine at all times. So this machine would be capable of producing 30, 40 sheets a day pretty easily. Cabinet parts. We can also do dovetail drawers on this machine, 5x5. Have customers doing dovetail drawer boxes. Anything you can nest. Well, safety area. Okay. Jordan's going to trip the light barrier, so the light barrier's been tripped. Machine goes into pause, so the machine can start right back up where it was. Hit the start button. Now it'll pick right back up where it was, so it doesn't have to start over. So, anything you want to say? So it's optimizing and running the nest. The grooving saw is going at the moment.
These two cuts here.
Yep.
We're actually using a saw blade for these guys.
Saw
here
blade for
instead of
those.
The router bit. So come over. See, we're utilizing our saw blade.
Yes.
Yep.
So you can see in real time exactly what's happening on your nest on the screen at all times.
And we'll start the
Production in progress.
cut out.
Yep. So once all the holes are drilled, the grooving is done, then it'll go ahead and cut out all the parts.
So also the cabinet that it's cutting out right now has been designed with 8mm dowel construction, but it's important to remember that this CNC machine can be fully integrated with any large third-party software out there, and again is completely customizable to whatever construction method suits your cabinet style for whatever you may be doing. Currently it's just doing our outline trace cut on all the parts. Because we've drawn it up in hops, it cuts them out individually. So right now with our bit that we have running in the machine, I've got it running at 18,000 RPMs. Our spindle is capable of anything from 0 to 24,000 RPMs. And the drills themselves are also variable speed, so it gives you lots of flexibility for whatever tool you're cutting. So you can adjust if you're cutting acrylic or solid surface, or if you're cutting melamine, MDF. And then the drill bits are separate from the spindle, so the spindle can hold its tool while it's drilling on the sheet. There's no need for it to go pick up a plug or anything like that. So you avoid any unnecessary movement of changing tools. Also, the feed speed of the machine is fully customizable along with the speed of the spindle, so you can make sure you're getting the right chip load on your material that you're cutting. I think we're just about done here as far as running the sheet.
And again, I just want to say this is also where Holz-Her starts on their CNC. We start at this level and go up. We do not offer 4x8. We start at a 5x10. Like I say, we go to 5x10, 7x10, 7x12, 5x12, 15 up to a 20-foot bed. This machine, again, is a classic. We have this available in the push with an offload conveyor and also the lift. So we're just about done with this nest, and once the nest is done, it goes to the edge bander and to assembly. Not yet.
Hey, Christian, will you show them this? So now that our machine's done cutting out, one thing that's kind of nice to note is that our stand here is completely mobile. You've got plenty of cord so that you can move this stand to your offload, to your onload, whatever suits your shop setup. Yeah, and it can move to all sides of the machine. So, yeah.
We'll grab a part. So our nest is done. We're going to grab the part, show you what we've got here. So we're offloading. There's a base end. Go ahead and just stand it up. We'll just show it. Just stand it up. There we go. So there's your base end panel ready to go. Edge band and assembly. Done.
Again, that's just what we did for demonstration purposes. Fully capable of doing dados, lock dowels.
Again, Ryan, our resident cabinet maker technician. He's making his cabinets. There we go.
It's got dado construction in it.
So if you want to do blind dado or...
It's actually cut from a cabinet vision file. So this piece that I'm holding right here was actually cut from a cabinet vision file that we have. Again, just reiterates that this machine is fully capable of integrating with any third-party software. All that's required is a post from the manufacturer. Lynn's admiring the cut quality. Don't cut your salesman fingers on that. I know your hands are nice and soft.
Very nice.
So here, Lynn can have the mic back.
So yes, we would love an opportunity for anyone that's looking at a CNC router. Please look at the Holz-Her. Very nice, high quality machine. Like I say, a lot of options that are standard on our machine are options on other machines. We have one of the heaviest, best machines in the industry. We have a very good tech support system. Love an opportunity to show you what we have to offer. And anything else you want to add, Jordan? Are you?
Yeah, great machine.
So it's also important to remember that buying the machine is only half the battle, and Holz-Her has an excellent support staff, excellent technicians, even third-party technicians like myself that will take care of you and keep your machine running, keep you producing, and keep you making money, which is what you want to do in the end. So less downtime, more runtime. So you remember that when you think of the Holz-Her name, remember that we're going to stand behind our product with you.
Remember what Ryan says. Having a CNC router is just like printing money, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why you want a Holz-Her CNC router. So it's just like printing money.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Andy?
You might be able to tell that it's a little late in the day here in West Jordan, Utah. All right, we need to back up. Where's Wes? If you can get Wes, that'd be good.
Wes with the customer.
Wes with the customer. We don't want to interrupt that. He's making a sale. So we would like to thank you for, again, joining us. Christian said at the beginning he was going to give shout-outs. And there was Mark from Pennsylvania was watching, and Chad from North Carolina was staying at the office late and joining us from Mooresville. So give shout-outs to those guys. Thanks for everybody else that has been watching. It's been another long but great day. We've had some great demonstrations here. We've met some great people. I hope you guys are getting an idea of just what we have to offer everywhere across the country. You got some?
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say it's day 4 of 5, and I'm not as tired as I anticipated I would be this late in the tour, but it's great. We had a fantastic visit here. Probably a lot of customers were in, and I think Wes is happy. He'll speak to that in a minute. But yeah, day 4. One more day. We're off to Southern California, Anaheim, and seeing everybody that's out there. So come on down and see us there. And if you can't make it, don't forget YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and see us on those platforms and watch all our videos. Wes, I want to thank you for hosting. It's been fantastic. The hospitality's been great. The taco lady was awesome. Honestly, Christian and I had a conversation today. That's the best meal we've had since we've been on the road. So, and they were tacos from a taco truck. So that's fantastic. Wes, we appreciate it. Appreciate you being a solid partner with us and everything. And you got a fantastic team. So want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
I just want to sign off too and tell everybody thank you. I appreciate Lynn and Kevin coming out and supporting us. I want to appreciate Andy and Brett making the trip all the way out here to Utah, and Christian for putting all this together and being the technical support. Without and the comic relief, yes. Without all of the hard work of everybody back in North Carolina, our team here in Salt Lake, Scarlett, Florida Machinery, the guys in Anaheim, and all of the other dealers that have been signing on and sharing and stuff. This is a group effort. I really think that this is the future, and look forward to doing this again probably within probably another year or less. So I'm going to turn it back to Andy here, and I'm going to sign off. And again, thank you for all of our help, all of our vendors, my sales team, my service team. A lot of fun.
Thanks again, Wes. Yeah, Wes was kind of pointing out, so I talk to my guys all the time, normal is simply what we're used to, and since everything has changed, the new normal is that nothing's normal. But now we're starting to get used to a new normal of doing these types of events. We will continue to take advantage of the technology. We're going to make ourselves more efficient. We can go across the country in a week and show you all kinds of things, so we're going to continue doing that. Again, remember, Facebook, YouTube, WeinigHolz-Her.com, and for the behind-the-scenes things, we are putting some things on Instagram. You won't see any of the ones that I tried to put on Instagram because I haven't figured it out yet. Apparently, Lynn has it figured out, and Christian has it figured out. Everybody but me has figured out Instagram. Anyway, we're going to go for now, but we will see you tomorrow morning. We're starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time in Anaheim tomorrow. So that's 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to start, I don't remember what the first session is, but we'll tell you then.